All right, back again, tackling another topic. Today is improvising, important, improv. This is in regards to improv, stand-up comedy, but I'm going to take it even further to any sort of improv. Improv is very important. Freestyling, jam sessions with jazz, improv stand-up, improv writing, anything where these videos are almost kind of improv in themselves, you know. Definitely, I don't have a script. All these you kidding me? If I had a script, which I do sometimes, and I will have audiobooks where I'm reading and elaborating ideas way more coherently than these videos, but these videos are kind of a way to stay connected and in tune, and I'm writing, you know. So improv is the basis of writing, I would say. It's the core, because you're bringing something behind here to the forefront, and you're not you don't care about how it looks, how it comes out, how it sounds. You're just letting it out because you're not even really recording it in some cases, you know. Conversation is improv, you know. We're all just improvising our responses right back. So improv is the core, and freestyling songs, writing, doing improv stand-up. I did some improv kind of acting in Long Beach. Shout out to Held Together Long Beach. They are dope. I'm trying to do like a whole semester with them, you know, when I can. But they're really great, and you know, sometimes you just got to get out there and just do something random. Like, all right, I have a birthday party that I'm scared to, you know, tell my wife about because she's not invited. Go, scene, you know, boom. Then you come in there and you just kind of start making up stuff and playing to the characters and the props and everything. That's fun, you know, and that helps with your acting ability. It helps with your storytelling ability. With acting, I guess it helps you break what you're comfortable doing and not doing. Because if you just maybe say all your acting roles are just jock kind of stuff, then you feel like you might get kind of thrown off when you get like a comedy jock role. Improv will help loosen that up a little bit, because then you'll have to pretend like you're sad, you know. You have to cry, like you might even have to pretend you're a baby, you know, or something, you know. And that's funny. That's what loosens everybody up, you know. And once you get that loosened up experience, you can really start to just kind of flow with what you're thinking and what you want to come across as what you're thinking, you know. And I think that's a really good element to everything, you know. Good directors, they know how to push their actors and then let them improv a little bit when they've got full coverage on a couple takes, you know. And sometimes in those improv sessions they use, you know, pure gold, you know, because you tapped into this person who's fully immersed. They've got all this surrounding and environment that's you know, built around this character experiencing this, and they can just be that for a few seconds or a moment, you know what I mean? And it's great. It adds a lot. It adds a real human touch to the whole thing. And really what writing is you're taking these improv sessions and you're just making it something tangible, you know. Who's to say Beethoven just sat there and came up with this great story of a song, you know? He probably was just practicing, and then he had a couple licks that he really liked, and then he started putting them together, and then he improv'd a little bit more of it, and then the whole story came across, and then he just put it into writing so that it was producible every time that he wanted to recall it in his own mind. And that's what it is. Like, we're taking words, we're taking thoughts, we're taking voices, we're taking stories, and then we're making them into something tangible and a little more polished and coherent. But the improv state, that's your raw goods, and everybody can improv, everybody, anything that you can do to do something different and unique every day, you have content, you have thoughts, you have something that you're polishing up, something that you're getting better at and that you're working towards. If you're freestyling in the car every day that you go to work, eventually you're just going to become a cool rapper, You're going to be doper at just coming up with cool, funny little things about what you see on the drive and what you're doing, And that's just how it is, And then when you can get a beat, it doesn't mean that you're going to be prolifically producing stuff, but it means that you have a lot of material. And we do, all of us have these like coal mines or some type of mine that we could just go in and just chip away at stuff, but then you also have to gather it, you also have to get it back, you also have to polish it and kind of distill it and purify it, and that's the part that takes a little bit of labor. But if it's things like freestyling or improv, things that you have unlimited access to, then you should want to put the labor to it a little bit to get a little bit clearer on that. So, heck, this video might be a little short today because I've got some improv to do myself. I'll break it down for you guys a little bit. We're working on a short story anthology kind of thing going on for a series that we have planned. And so, on the writing team, we're in the very early stages. We got like at least 5 or 6 stories outlined, and now it's time to start getting some of the dialogue for that, or start outlining a few more. And I'm like, all right, guys, like, let's get the voice memos going, We can start just telling some of these stories as they come. And then, not every voice memo is going to be fire, but you're going to take a little bit here, then you're going to come back to maybe that story again, and then you slept on it, and you have way more thought out about it. And, writing down your voice memo improvs, you're gonna have a lot of gold every day. And that's one way everybody can start, like, being productive with their improv, So, one other thing about improv, geez, this may be a normal length video. Dan Harmon, Rick and Morty, and it's almost like you're scared to be a Rick and Morty fan because of how Rick and Morty fans are perceived. But man, that is a really they got some great improv lines in there, and it's hilarious. And then some of the dialogue in that show, just about modern day views of society and marital life and relationship life and family life in today's times. It's a good kind of feedback of how the modern families are maybe thinking about things. But Dan Harmon, he's a perfect example of somebody who understands this concept about improv correlating into products and things that you can hone in on, And even his new show, I'm a D&D fan, and I'm pretty upset at myself that researching about this video, I have found out about his show that he brings on D&D guests like Aubrey Plaza, and that was like, I wanted to be there. Maybe I will be there one day. But anyway, yeah, dope stuff. Keep improving, keep sending stuff. I'll keep improving, and we'll see what we all do and have things to talk about. Anyway, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.